The best time to start a YouTube channel was 10 years ago. The second best time? Right now. So that's what I'm doing. You might have seen a lot of videos on how to do the technical bits, but how do you keep going mentally? Stay encouraged and keep sane when you're starting out. Right now, I'm very much in the learning process. This is self-discovery, figuring out what I want my channel to be. Do I know yet? Not really. I'm still working on that, but I'm still here, so I'm counting that as a win. Most people give up when one or two videos don't perform as they wanted. I saw videos like this one, people sharing their experiences, and I thought it would be interesting to do one of my own, for people like me who weren't sure where to start. Most people often focus on getting views. My standards are a lot lower. I still want to be creating after a while, and maybe a year from now I can look back and see if I've been successful. Honestly, I'm still trying to define what success even means for me. Is it getting monetized? If that were my only goal, I'd probably take a different approach. Chasing trends, focusing on celebrity culture for easy clicks. But for me, it's important to enjoy what I'm making. This is my free time, and I do need to be interested in what I'm doing. You might be in the same boat. At the end of the day, YouTube takes up a lot of time. Monetization would be great, but I want to sit down and edit something I actually enjoy creating. Something I'm proud of, something I can share with friends and family. If you're starting out, it might also be a good place to start. Working towards that point where you can pluck up the courage to show people in your life what you're doing. I spent so much time watching how to make it big on YouTube videos. A lot of them say, talk about what you know. But what if you spent decades working a job you hate? What if you've not had time for your hobbies for years because life got in the way? What if you want an escape from something, and that can be powerful enough to drive the change? Not everyone has a natural interest in niche. Not everyone can talk to the camera in a conversational style. Some of us have forgotten what really excites us. You may need to rebuild that confidence in yourself and develop the drive to take action. For me, I asked, what am I interested in? And my videos have stemmed from that. I still have so many ideas I want to explore, but it's kind of been fun trying out as a sports reporter, dinosaur expert, quizmaster. It's just a bit of fun to get you started in creating things and learning the technical side. The experts say to hammer down on a niche. That's great advice if you have a strong passion for something, or if your main goal is to grow your channel quickly. You can research the algorithm and see what works. But in the beginning, I think the most important thing is to enjoy what you're creating, or make something your friends and family will appreciate to get you that instant feedback. Get past those first couple of videos intact. That way, even if your channel doesn't take off straight away, you can still learn whilst getting that encouragement. The reality of starting out is you're up against a lot of YouTubers starting with advantages. Rich kids with expensive cameras, high-end computers, the free time to create at luxurious locations. Some people might get the first 100 subscribers right off the bat by having the right connections, and the algorithm takes over from there. The rest of us, well, we might be working with outdated equipment, trying to decide where to invest so we don't waste our money, and just wondering, can we create something? Well, now anyone can be a YouTuber, and it's set up to encourage you. The many how-to videos out there about getting started on YouTube can be daunting. I would say just start creating something, follow your interests, and take things from there. If you're brave enough, it is important to get content out there, I do think, to really feel like you're creating something. You can refine your craft later. You can probably tell I ain't even bought a proper mic yet. I'm tucked away in a glorified cupboard where we keep the boiler. But one thing I've learned, you do need a designated space to focus. If you can find that, it makes a huge difference. And space, in terms of space on your calendar, if you can get that set a couple of hours a week where you know you're going to be able to sit down and focus on what you're doing, it can really help. It's just a case of being organised. Find the more that you are enjoying it, the more time you'll make for creating. And that'll give you a good indication of how things are going. Well, so what's the learning curve been like? I'm still on it, but I've been figuring out photo and video editing software, seeing what I can do with AI. And let me tell you, there's hurdles you'd never expect. You see a cool effect in a video and think, that'll be easy. No, it's not. AI knows what a T-Rex is, but struggles with a Dilophosaurus. And I spent hours trying to tell it. I could have made my life easier by picking a T-Rex video, but I'm glad I learnt about AI's limitations. In another video, I wanted a simple window scene, but I couldn't find a suitable free image for the window. I thought it would take 5 minutes. It took a couple of hours searching to realise I'd have to create one myself. So I learnt how to create my own, how to use PNG files, how to remove backgrounds. The learning process took hours just realising what I needed to do. But next time, it won't take as long. There's a lot of free software that can get you started, and I've managed so far without paying for anything. But premium versions could save so much time. Simple things like CapCut's background remover or extra credits on some of the free versions of software can speed up your workflow and boost creativity if time is precious to you. I'm even considering YouTube Premium, just so I don't need to wait for ads when I watch the how-to videos. I thought I could use my 5 to 10 free hours a week since the kids went to school to make a video every week. Easy, right? Nope. You get distracted, you start asking, should I use AI, should I invest in editing apps? What way to do things will be better when you've fallen down the rabbit hole of how-to videos that sometimes contradict each other. I've got tons of old footage and thought I could quickly edit those into videos. But once you start creating, you realise how much time goes into learning and refining your craft. I made a 4-minute dinosaur video that took me 20 to 30 hours finding footage, experimenting, learning copyright laws, and honestly, the result is kind of amateurish, but getting it out there matters. In retrospect, I do wish I'd have started creating from the footage I had to get more videos out there sooner, but like I say, sometimes you do fall down these rabbit holes when you watch a lot of how-to videos. So I think the biggest thing for me is that I managed to shift my mindset from a couple of months ago when I first started to try creating content. Before this, I spent most of my free time playing video games, a hobby that ultimately doesn't lead anywhere. Now, I enjoy editing and creating just as much as I enjoyed gaming. It doesn't always feel like work, and when it does, that's a sign I might need to pivot. But I would recommend try and finish what you started. There's a real satisfaction in having something tangible to show for your time. Half-finished projects can be demoralising. So, where do I go from here? I've been at this for a couple of months. I'm still testing ideas. My goal probably is still monetization, sure. I'd love to cut back on hours at my day job and do something I actually enjoy. That's the YouTube dream. But I also want to make good, unique videos and actually enjoy the process. And I know I need to learn to make quality content. And, as I say, I know I need to enjoy it to have that motivation to do it. You might be like me and need that basis to get yourself up and running. It can't be as easy as it looks, otherwise everyone would do it. I might change my mindset if I stay stuck on low views and subscribers. Maybe I'll sell out and start clipping together other people's videos. Who knows, but there's a real satisfaction in learning and creating, and I think that's really important to focus on at this stage. One thing I have found helpful to motivate me is collaborating and sharing experiences. I've started working on a video idea with my son. That's been an easy way to stay motivated. Sharing time, making memories, and having something to look back on is a huge bonus. A big shift for me, I turned off my video games to sketch the notes for the script. That's a sign that my mentality is changing, and it helps having that approach to enjoy the process. But let's be honest, I'll still make time for gaming. Who knows, maybe some of my videos might start incorporating that hobby. A lot of people are successful doing so. So, how would I summarise this ramble to give those general tips? 5 seems like a nice round number. Number 1, start today. Unless you've got a time machine, then start 10 years ago. Number 2, learn the free stuff. Don't pressure yourself with costs that might not pay off. And number 3, don't think about monetization. Well, not yet. Give yourself time to grow and learn. Number 4, experiment. Your ideas will evolve as you gain experience. Number 5, and I think it's the most important one, enjoy the process. Right now, this is your free time. Make it fun. I'll check back in a couple of months and update you on my progress. If you're on the same journey, drop me a comment. Maybe we can help each other out.